Alright everybody, welcome to another video of my work in progress mod called Vanilla Overkill, based off of Vanilla++ by Bonesy. Alright, well it's been kind of a while, I know, from the last video if any of you guys are watching this. We have a couple people watching these videos, I know I have a couple that are watching them. I just kind of started this. Yeah, I kind of got 6 classes done. Of course, gotta do lots of tweaking and stuff. I gotta do with all the characters, make them kind of even. I'm trying to make all the skills useful. And most of you guys know, you play Diablo 2 a lot, there are skills that are pretty useless. Like, I got the Druid finally done, well enough to play. One of his skills was the Fire Claw skill. That was kind of a lame skill, it was an obscure skill. I kind of made it more useful, hopefully. Yeah, so let me show you what it is all about. So I just finished normal difficulty with them, so I'm just going to start off. Maybe we'll do the whole... I think I'll go as far as Cain with this guy. So yeah, what I did here, I made him a shapeshifter, of course, because the fire claws for the bear or the werewolf. Not sure which one I really want to go for. I'm kind of going for the bear. So yeah, maxed out like however it's pronounced this darn thing, like Canthropy, I think it is. Yeah, when you and the mastery or the feat of it is when you get that, you get 100% bonus to maximum life. So he's got lots of life, even with the werewolf, which has a little bit less life than the bear, of course. I'm going for fire claws, and look at that. So the fire damage is pretty much high, and when you max it out, it kind of does the trick with the barbarian's batch skill, and skills like it, where it gives 1,000 fire damage as a passive. Meaning I can use this skill, it has the same fire damage, this skill fire damage, this skill fire damage. So, and also negative 30% to enemy fire resistance. So it works well with these fire claws. Of course, I got that maxed out. I already mentioned that. And the next thing I was going to do was go for the Spirit of Barbs. And this skill kind of was obscure too, kind of lame. People usually pick Oak Sage to get lots of health. Or in some cases, if you're the bear, I guess, Heart of Wolverine to get that attack rating and damage too. Yeah, what I did here, yeah, look, he's got a lot more attacker takes damage. And it's kind of equal to his, claw attack damage. So, those are the two things I'm using. I'm trying to figure out what to do with this guy. I know one weird thing, you can use Armageddon while being a werewolf in werewolf form. And I did there, what I did with Armageddon, as well as all the other mental skills, I made them a lot stronger. Now I might do a little bit more because this 16 to 20, this seems pretty wimpy. I also doubled the synergy values, so you get a lot more when you get synergy bonuses. Like it was 7 here for the Cyclone armor, now it's 14. And the Arctic Blast, there's a nice guy in the video. He had a video about, I forgot who he was or whatever, but he made a video trying to beat Diablo 2 with Arctic Blast. And yeah, this is like another obscure skill. And right now, I think that 24 to 48 is good enough by itself. I think initially it was like 8 to 12 at the first level. Now it's that. Which I think is good enough for the moment. I have to test it later. I should possibly put... I know this skill has... I should put Arctic Blast as a synergy for Hurricane as well. So you just put that and that, and there's your cold damage. I mean, Arctic Blast, what I did there, yes. Negative 50% enemy cold resistance and the cold sunder. So if you want to use Hurricane, you better max this skill out, unless you need, or else you need a Sunder Charm, which is nice, but it also negates your resistance by a little bit. So I know I'm going to put points in Firestorm because it's the same thing with Arctic Blast, negative 50% to enemy fire resistance, and the Sunder. This gives you the Sunder. You don't need a charm or anything. So let's get going here. Yeah, I just got started, so I think I talked to her. So I'm the big bear. Yeah, he's gonna kick some ass.
So it begins.
Yeah, lots of. Yeah, and because like you guys might have saw in some of my earlier videos, I amped up the level of the Nightmare and Hell difficulty. So here is like level 50 now, rather than level 30. For items and monsters. So more experience, you have to go and, wait till Act 3 to get experience. Yeah, so boom, lots of experience. I did kind of make this game kind of ridiculous with experience, and I hope that's not a problem for people. This is supposed to be overkill for a reason. It's kind of crazy, but it still is a challenge. It can still be challenging, namely on hell difficulty. Had problems before getting killed with the Necromancer for one, because of course he's a weak guy. He doesn't have much powerful, in terms of hit points and such. Anyhow, yeah, I'm just beating up some stuff here. I'm gonna get the. Hear me? I just leveled up. Yay, that was easy. Now, I also designed. Now, I'm trying to figure out why the rogues attack point blank range, as well as the Iron Wolves. I want to try to play Vanilla ++ by itself to see if the rogues do that, because if they do the same thing, then it's some other issue. If not, then it's my issue with Vanilla Overkill. It's something I must have done to make them attack point blank range. And when they do that, it makes them kind of useless. They should be backing away whenever a monster is too close. That's what they naturally do. The rogue and the Iron Wolf, if they get too close to a monster, they kind of back off. Let's see here. Let's do that. I like how they put the points here now. The stats here, because this is a new HUD that I recommend when playing. Let's see, I think this is what I was going to do. Yeah. Oh, we gotta get the guy out of there. Oops, there's my spirit. So, what I noticed was if you get the new HUD with the page layout, the 64 pages, it turns out it covers up some. It covers up, like for instance, the gold. So you need to get a new HUD no matter what, just like this one here, just so that this doesn't get covered, because this guy used to cover this thing. I wasn't able to get my gold into the stash. So the old HUD is no good. You need to have a brand new HUD.
This is where evil.
And yeah, you have to get that. You have to kind of download those files and put it on there. So that's another thing. It's just there as a problem for some reason, because this whole new thing here is kind of brand new. It's a new feature that Bonesy put in to have. Yeah, you don't. In order to respect your character, you can't do it normally on this anymore. You have to put it as a hotkey for the HUD on the D2 HUD, as you call it. So there's this HUD. I said there's this HUD and there's this HUD. Yeah, that HUD. This HUD. You gotta go ahead and put the respect points in items in there. Alright. I'm sorry. Respect key in there. Whatever key you want to put in there. For instance, I put mine as a key that I wouldn't usually use for typing to people in case I play this online. That's kind of what I did. I made an F key, F12 for example. But yes. That's the. You gotta have a new HUD like this one, just to avoid certain problems when using the new UI interface for D2R LAN. I just beat these up one at a time. That's okay. A lot of people like using Zeal, or I think when it comes to the Werewolf, what was it? This Scale Fury, since multiple targets. That's okay. At one target at a time is not too bad. And the Aussie Equalizer really makes it nice hitting multiple targets. Has that splash damage. Another thing too I really like is that's why I like the Spirit of Barbs. So not only am I attacking one target, they're attacking me and hurting themselves while attacking me. Bigfoot, look at that. He really killed himself there. So I checked that out later. Hey, Zim's too short themselves in one hit. Oh, or not. Oh, Sucker Puncher, yay. Yep, he killed himself. So yeah, I made the Spirit of Barbs have more attacker takes damage, like I did with Thorns and Iron Maiden. And I even gave the decoy Amazon a kind of a semi attacker takes damage when anyone attacks it. So she kind of technically does damage. She's a decoy still, but a more useful decoy which does damage. And when you get it to max level 20, you can have 2 of them. I think I also designed where they have more attacker takes damage by like 1,000. So let me just do stuff here. I'm messing let's mess around here. Put that back. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, these imps. Where's Resurrected though? Don't like that. Right there. I'll sell it. Let's see, how many do I have left? Oh, I got a lot more. So yeah, I might go, I don't know, I like to make these videos kind of short. Just do a description of what the new features are all about. So I might go as far as, their cane takes a while, so I might go as far as Blood Raven. Is that all of them? It is. I might go stick with that, yeah, I gotta get my shield blockage up. Also, ooh, I got Fire Claws, that's a lot of attack rating, I like that. Usually the werewolf gives the attack rating, and what I did here was, if you were to max it out, you get a little bit increased attack speed, because that's what his thing is. Lots of attack rating, 200, right? And ignore target's defense, which is very nice. It makes 95 with all regular monsters. Now 200 attack rating will work on like Diablo or Bale or the super uniques or uniques. Now this guy, I might go for this guy. He's kind of neat. So he does lots of damage there too. I might tweak it a bit. This used to be 200 to max life. Made it 100 instead. Here he does 2% damage, 1% defense, and gave him a poison and curse length reduction by 50%. So I guess that's what I wanted to do with that. Yeah, this is anything too. So the Cyclone Armor, I might increase to absorb damage, but at least the synergies are doubled. Here, cannot be frozen. I'm always trying to make each class have, the cannot be frozen as well as the curse and poison reduction somehow. And here, so and it's like a little kind of an adventure type where it has the extra gold and magic find, and he's a caster class, so this could work out. I don't think you can use this. No, I haven't put any points in to find out. I'm pretty sure you can't use this. You can use this skill, but with Werebear and Werewolf, but you have to be in normal form just to use it. It's this skill you can use on Werebear and Werewolf. But yeah, Cyclone Armor, I guess you'd be like a caster. So casters have that cool magic find and extra gold. That's why I put it there. So, and it cannot be frozen. It's kind of nice too. All right, so oops, my button. Off to good old Blood Raven. Yeah, she's probably gonna be very easy. So I got 3 points. I might actually be able to max it out. I see 12. Nope. 13, 14, 15. Yeah, once I get this maxed out, it would just be double the attack rating. I'm sorry, my bad. Attacker takes damage for the thorns. Ooh, that's not money. Sell that. That's not good either. Not good. Okay, so now off of 2. I might make timestamps. I think I'll do that. So this was quest 1, now quest 2. Yeah, trying to make very short videos. I think I talked for a long time. Let's put in there. Yeah, so one thing is, items are kind of easier to get. You can gamble them, but you need lots of money for some of these items, because sometimes you won't get the item after a long bit. Sometimes you get it right away, but sometimes you have to take a while to get it. Set items are really easy to get, but unique items are always initially harder. So some of these items are very hard to get. I say hard to get. Like, your chances may be unlucky. So I did lose lots of money trying to get certain items. And yeah, so money is actually kind of a valuable thing in this game. Yes, you can gamble, and I might do something with want to, if it's possible, the vendors. I can do something with the vendors, where they basically give, like, I don't know, some items or whatever. And if not, then you just gamble the items. You know, it'd be kind of nice. You can go to the Charcy, for instance, and buy stuff from her. You know, we can get a unique item that just happened to pop up in this one you really like. You just buy it. It'll be very expensive, maybe, but you just buy it. Oh, that's not good. Immune to fire. Yeah, I have no Sunder yet. Yeah, it's not gonna do much damage to this guy. That's the trick. I think the Sunder will work. Or not, actually I said 165, so I don't think the Sunder that I set it to won't work. It's at 50, not the Sunder that I set it up as. Yeah, so that won't work. Let's see, I'll show you what I mean. See what I did there? So I set my value to 50. So it means it'll go down by 50, from 100 to 50. But that was 165, so basically we'll go down to 115. That's not enough to hurt Bishibosh. And Bishibosh is acting kind of weird. I'm not sure if you saw that, but when he throws out fireballs, he just doesn't throw them out. So I have to figure out what to do with that. Let's do this. Maybe 25. Yep. Gonna keep going up. So yeah, just Blood Raven. I know some people like to watch long videos, but I think as far as who we're looking at the videos at the moment, I think they just want to see the. I think you guys. Long videos are fun too, you know, and the timestamps are not bad too for the quest. If you want to see Bloodman get beat up, I'll just go to the timestamp. Yeah, how I do all my videos initially is the very beginning is the description of what's new in the mod. While later down the road, I'm just talking about it while beating monsters. Okay. So, this edge, but I'm gonna just check this out. I don't know. I mean, I gotta figure out what to do with these these rogues and arrows. They're always attacking point blank, and I don't know why.
Planting the dead.
That's essentially why I have a Desert Mercenary right now. What I did with the Desert Mercenaries, this skill, it does get up in the same rate. The leveling rate, it's just that it doesn't stop or cap at level 18 anymore. It actually caps at level 21. That's one thing I noticed when I would try to level up the character to get to level 20. It has a cap. Yeah, so Thorns has 21, I think Might has 15, Holy Freeze has 16, and every other skill has 18 for the Mercenary. And, it's easy. So, now I capped it to 21, while I capped Holy Freeze and Might to 20. The reason why I wanted to do that is because the sun, the feat of the Mastery will apply to it. Yeah, so instead of just Thorns having an application, applying to it, I'll have all the auras applying to it when they reach level 20. That is level 20 to Pierce. Yeah, it wasn't her fault that she got screwed up.
I cannot.
So I think that's all I want to show. So, I don't know. We'll do that later. So I think next video I'll probably play this in, I don't know, Act 5 maybe? Or I don't know, maybe Hell difficulty? Probably Hell difficulty, why not? Maybe Act 2. Change it up a bit.
Good evening.
Good evening. Yeah, she's cool. So yeah, I think that's all I want to show, and I'm kind of wasting some time here. So that's kind of what I wanted to show you on this so far. So yeah, the main goal right now in this so-called vanilla Overkill mod is not only do I want to make it where the feats are there. I know that Bonesy, he did that too. He actually made a mastery system, and I always wanted to do something like this. Not sure how I was going to do it, but I guess yeah, putting 20 points in there, make it very powerful. That was the closest I was thinking of doing it. And that's actually what Bonesy did too. In Vanilla Plus Plus with some of the skills. Like the bear skill, Grizzly Bear, he had it set for 2 Grizzly Bears. I kept that too. So some of the things he had I already kept. I just decided to put a feed on all the skills. And also try to make skills like more useful. Try to make all the skills useful. Like that Fire Claws, that was actually a very lame skill, an obscure skill, and I made it better. And Rabies, yeah, that was a bad skill, and I actually tripled the damage. And also gives that negative 50 to poison resistance and the Sunder. So yeah, you can do that to anybody. Yay! So I think I'll make a new video, probably not too long from now, maybe when he's in Act 5 or maybe Act 2 hell difficulty. So, and once I get this guy comfortable, I might play some other videos with other characters. And then eventually I'll start getting the assassin worked on. That's the final class. And, I think what I'm going to start with, just so I can do bug fixing still, because I want to release it when it's crappy. Me and my brother-in-law, we kind of plan on playing this together. And hopefully it can work out once we get it done. I'll ask Bonesy later if he wants to put it on the launcher as a default, select your mod. I'm sorry, install or pick your mod, a download type thing. I think it can still work. The launcher update will still work without it. So me and my brother-in-law we'll test out a lot of bugs as we play multiplayer. He may find things that are bad or what he doesn't like, and I'll fix it from that point. And when it seems stable enough, then I'll release it. And that's it. That'd be cool. And I'll probably still find a lot of bugs. Like Don mentioned, he's a buddy who works on Dawn on Diablo 2. I might make videos playing that too. Not sure how many people are going to watch that, but if anyone watches it, it'd be kind of fun. Yeah, everyone searches Dawn on Diablo 2, and then there it is. This is my video. Yay! You can see it from my channel too. Anyhow, I'll see you guys next time. I think I'll play this guy again in the next video. You guys have a good one. Take care. Bye bye.